week is going to be interesting.
Yes, mods, you better work that motherfucking button, girl.
Thank you guys. Sorry that some people can't be a part of the
Open discussion.
respectful conversation.
Honestly, with how many people are in here, there's not too many on it. I mean, chat's, I will say, like, hats off to everybody in chat, because for the most part, you guys are being
really great.
Yeah, you guys are being great.
That's what I do like about the community we do have, that we've all created, is to be around people that can think like this.
It's been, I feel like it's been more than just a day.
Right.
It's been a day, but it's been a month.
Yeah. I don't know how many people said January just seemed to go on forever, and it truly did. And the uncertainty of the app and everything else, it just seemed to just drag on, and we got everything back, and then this is just.
And the news every day is awful. I'm like, yeah, the news is extra crazy.
It is. In real life is crazy, and on here is crazy. So where do we go? From this outlet.
Right. This is a lot of our escapes, and now our escape is full of new rules and regulations. That's fun.
Well, a lot of us spend more time on here than we do with people in our real lives. I know Caitlin might, that's for sure. Like we, you know, when we're not on here, it's really just kind of her and I, and you know, we don't like being around a whole bunch of other people all the time. So these are our people. So when we want to talk about stuff, we come on here. And
absolutely
so many creators like that everybody, you see us up on the screen and you see us smiling, and but some of us on here are some of the most lonely people that you'll ever met, and they can put on that smile, but behind it, you know, it's completely different. So it's nice to get on here and be able to just talk with people and be open about it, because it can be a lonely island out here sometimes, for sure.
Yeah, that's the realest thing you've said tonight, and I really appreciate that. A lot of people need to hear that.
Yeah,
I agree.
This is a really big, safe place for a lot of people, and they are really trying it.
Well, they're trying to silence it or put us in a box, literally a box.
Exactly, nobody. Exactly.
I made more friends here than I've ever had in my whole life, and I'm going to be 41.
Okay.
Jeffree made it look so easy. He's hey, everybody, want to be a creator? Just get online, say send lion. Boom, 3 done. That simple. Anybody can do it.
Team is teaming, as Bobby says.
You've just been to every TikTok creator event ever. That was it right there. Get more lions.
Yes.
That's it.
For real. That's sweet.
It's so cool that we can see some people that really love this app. Exactly. That's why we're here, y'all. That's why we're here.
Yep.
Nobody will find it. Get out of here.
I just been reading the comments because they're going by so fast, but so many people feel the same way, you know?
Right.
Which is a good sign.
This is where they spend their downtime, and they're excited to see the same people every day in whatever shop they're hanging out in.
Right.
Right.
Well, that's the beautiful thing about this community. If I'm not live, Jeffree's live. If he's not live, Taylor's live. Somebody's always live.
Right.
We just keep following each other around the app. I'm telling you, we know so much about each other on here and everyone's schedules, own life problems off this app. It's more than I think what TikTok even thinks and talks about what this app is. Yeah.
It's not just that. I think it even goes deeper than that too. Is in what world would the people up here ever have been thrust together in a place like this? You know, that we're all from just crazy different walks of life. You know that. Right.
Yeah. TikTok
is what brought us all together, and there's so many people like that I talk to every day that I would have never ever talked to if it wasn't for the app.
Or even having the courage to talk to them,
right? Or the opportunity, even
yeah.
For real. I mean, this is the first time I got besides going to LA, first time out of Florida, like that. traveling, going to LA to meet.
Went to my store and got to meet a bunch of people. How cool! It's like
Real cool. All from this app.
yeah.
All from this app.
Yeah.
Wow.
Have you ever met a creator and you're like, "Ooh, I'm really glad I'm not them."
Try. What is this? I've seen it. Is this this isn't some podcast now that I'm on, is it? Okay.
No.
Welcome.
No, but when me and Cedar Couple met y'all, we were sitting around a bunch of fake ass people.
I'm screaming.
Yeah, that's the only reason that we're even in the same box is we just happened to go to Live Fest and they sat us next to.
Oh, and you want to know why they sat us next to me? Because Paul Dow didn't make that flight, Pookie.
Polly.
Oh yeah,
they canceled it. Yeah,
yeah, they canceled.
I
it.
had
remember that
thing because there was weather things going on.
Paul had the worst weather travel day, and obviously Paul was gonna sit next to me, and they all had it planned out. And they were like, "Hey, your friend's not gonna make it." I was like, "Excuse me."
Yeah, I was with the
Like, who am I gonna talk to?
Help.
And we got
Hopefully we weren't awful.
No, it was really great to talk to like-minded people and real grinders and hustlers on this app to have a real team. Cool.
Daddy. Thank you, Daddy. See what I do here.
Yeah, that was a nightmare. I remember all of that That was last year.
Yeah, it started out so great, but
Okay.
the mid part got a little dicey.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I can only
Some
imagine.
people came to play in that brunch at the end of that brunch. That's for sure.
Isn't that funny? And where are they now?
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Nowhere.
Oh, good point.
Okay.
What are they doing now?
Okay.
I remember that. I haven't talked to you about that day since that. I just remember thinking it was all like a joke and just hearing the yelling, going, "Oh, what's happening over here?" Because I always think everybody has the best intents. I'm like walking up, like, "Hey, oh shit! Why is everybody looking so serious?" Oh, never mind. I'm just gonna back away real slow.
I did not come to play. I was like, "Oh, you think that the banter's on the app as well only?" And
Yeah. Caitlin's like, grab my arm. Get out of there. No. Pull on my leash. Get me back in.
it's only 6:30.
Help.
I'm closing up my building right now.
Sunny.
I don't have my key, so Adam has to come back.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, it's early. I'm like, hey.
No. Beautiful.
Getting there. It's like a.
Wow. Look.
I will tell you though, that first Live Fest, because there was one before the one that we all met at. There was one before that. There was like folding chairs, like put together, within 15 days. It was the most ratchet.
Okay, Ratchet.
With that $1 billion budget, baby, they let you know they didn't care.
They were like, the wait staff at the restaurant was like yelling at us to be quiet but we were doing global battles.
Oh,
In the middle of it, and they're like, the waiter, like,
LA breakfast that Paul missed. The microphone didn't work. The lighting was awful. Everything was quiet.
everybody go. What do you mean I have to be quiet? You literally told me to do our global finale battle right here in the middle of this restaurant.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It was crazy. That first one was nuts.
Can you imagine being?
What year was that?
If you're in London?
22.
Yeah. When you went to that, did you go to London?
Yeah.
You went?
Mm-hmm.
Amber.
How was it having an account banned?
Crazy. I mean, it was still banned because, if you download the app in the US, you have a .us in your coding, so there's no way around it unless you buy. We could have bought a phone and a SIM card in London and been okay. But, even with a VPN, but having a US phone, it still doesn't work because they block them on the app side, not the VPN side. But It was just like the same thing when it happened in India. Unless you are able to get a phone and a SIM card outside of that area to not have the .in, you can't use it in India either. So to have all this happening when we're, we've never been out of the country before. It was our first time. So we're overseas in London. The app goes dark. I say some wild things. So we get a 7-day ban, but there's no help because all the reps have been like suspended, and all of a sudden then it comes back up and we're still like, there's no one to get a hold of because everyone, I'm just texting, heyo, help. Nothing. We just enjoyed London and then came home. I went live as soon as we could.
So I have a question. Before the app went dark and you flew to England, if I was in your room, was I able to gift you UK gifts or American?
Oh yeah.
UK gifts.
So when I go to Australia in March, they can send me the fucking Great Coral Reef.
Sure.
Only if you have a VPN, yes.
But what do you mean? Because you just use your phone, right? If I use my American phone with my Wyoming number, and I go live in Australia for a week straight.
The UK gifts didn't show up for us right away. Like when we got when we landed in London and we went live, we still had US gifts and we were still in the US ranks because we were excited, like, hey, let's do a rank day and we'll be in the UK rank. You have to be in that region. I think it's 30 days before they cycle you over to the new ranking. Oh, and that's why like Aloe is stuck in Jamaica, in the Jamaican ranks, because she spent too long, outside of the US rank over there. Now she's stuck over there until she can get back into the US rank. So it.
Do you really miss?
I ended up just getting like I just got a VPN that costs like nothing. It was like $60 for 3 years, and I can just literally IP connect to anywhere in the world. So today we were in the UK. Tomorrow I may be in Thailand. Who knows? We just switch the gifts every day.
Australia. So my main account that's verified can be in the Australian ranks.
Yeah.
Oh, we're taking over.
Wait. Time out.
Well, yeah.
Not in the ranks. You can get the gifts, but not to be in the ranks. You have to be in that IP for 30 days before it will move you from the US one to the Australian one.
Nah, fuck that.
Because we were like, hey, we'll do like a UK push on Sunday. It'd be interesting to see how the UK ranks are. You're still in the US rank.
Ask if I can bypass that and be #1 in Australia.
Yeah, see if they can move it. Get a phone there. If you get a phone there and a SIM card there, you'll be.
There's too many of us.
That's all you have to do is just go to a local store and get a local phone with a SIM card, and you'll download the app and you'll be right in it.
But it won't. But I'll still log in as Jeffree Star, and it's going to be American. That's the problem. I'm not going to create a new account.
It still won't push you over.
Because see, when my Australian friend came to America, he created a new account and he asked people to add him, and then he was like live, and I'm like, I'm not doing all that.
Yeah, you have to. Get 800 followers on a new Australian account.
That's just silly to me and like not what I'm trying.
No.
Yeah,
Jeffree Star AU account.
As long as someone's a crocodile, that's all I care about. Bug.
Yes, I love their gifts.
Right.
They're more fun than ours.
Jody, don't make me do it.
Do what?
Level 43 in here sending me corn. Jody.
Wait, who's about to level up as a gifter?
No.
Hello?
It's a long story. I'm gonna tell it because Jody won't mind, and you don't hold grudges. But I think when you and Jody first met, because Jody's like is Jody 45 now? Jody 40. Yeah. You didn't call her Jody, you called her gifter badge. And she always tells that story, so I always call her 45. Whenever she comes in, I'm like, 45, how are you?
What was so triggering about that?
Oh, nothing. She was just like, I remember when I met Jeffree and he called me 44 or something like that. He called me 44, my number.
No, we always.
I'm like, oh, and now you're 45.
Because back then, bigger badges
I didn't know the level, though.
Were more rare.
Oh, so rare.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Very noticeable.
Now she's like forever 44 when she comes in, and I'm like, oh, hey there, 44.
I respect it. I respect all
Yeah.
of that. Dude.
Super respect.
Level 50, don't play with it.
Okay.
Everybody join Bobby's Heart Me team. Go.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, heart me.
Listen, I just started going live.
People, I see every like 3 people I see just keep joining the Heart Me team.
Theater couple, Bobby was a gifter and a viewer, and then she started streaming.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
I didn't start going live till 7 months ago, over summer.
Oh, really? What do you just do battling? What kind of content do you do?
Boxes more. I do battling here and there, but mine's more of
Queen of
this
boxes.
month. Literally. Open discussions, connecting. That's more my thing. That's why I'm on the app.
Oh, that's perfect.
I love people. I love learning about why they think, how they think, what they think about. It's fun. You do get ratchet. That's why we're Team Ratchet, but it's fun. I really do love my team, the community in here. It's usually chill, but it gets obviously now crazy. But most of the time, everyone's in here, no live status on. We're literally chilling. I love it all. Chaos and calm.
I'm just reading all the comments. I'm loving it. Look at everybody.
Yeah, it's really all
Love down there. I love that.
great.
Always love up in here. Well, then I hope everyone from my team Ratchet follows you and they can come watch you if they don't already know you.
Period.
I know I will. Definitely be watching you now. For sure.
Huh? Remember Nick Fleming?
Yeah, where did he go?
Oh my god,
Oh,
yes.
Hot, really cute.
Just-
8 viewers every night. Doesn't do anything. No one wants to just stare at you all the time. You don't offer anything. You don't talk about anything. And that wasn't just specifically him, you guys. I could name 50 other guys and gals.
Right.
You know, they don't want to build a team, or they don't know how, or some people really just aren't good at social media, and that's not an insult. This just isn't for them.
Well, there's a lot more to it than what people see. It looks. I mean, our job is to make everything look fun, and I promise you, playing Angry Birds Coin Push arcade game for 2 years straight is not fun for me. And anymore, hearing that same game, bells and whistles. But that's our job. Our job is to make everything look fun and to put ourselves out there, even if we're having a bad day or a tough day, is to come in and, because we're that safe space for so many people, just like all of you guys are too. And if we're not there, they're going, well, what am I supposed to do today? And yeah, so many of us and so many creators provide such a safe place for so many people on this app. For all of you guys in here that come in and watch. And if your favorite person isn't on, you don't know what to do with yourself. And a lot of you live through us, and we go out and we do stuff, and it just brings you guys happiness, and it seems one-sided, but I promise you there are, at least from my point of view, I can't speak everybody else, but when we're not on, I'm wondering what the heck you guys are doing, because I see the same people every single day. And, after a couple days, it's like, I feel like I'm missing something, and it's just sitting here chatting with people. And yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how much, you can build relationships and friendships with people that you've never met on here.
Right.
But it all feels very true and very real. The highs are high and the hurt is, the same. And it's nuts.
Thank you, Sandra.
Agreed. Absolutely. You just said it perfectly.
You really did. You really
Yeah.
did.
I agree.
With a lot of people.
We started to learn each other's routines. I could tell you probably, well, there's a lot of people in here now, but normally in my streams, I could tell you one certain fact I know about every single person on my team. One unique one. I mean, there's a lot of people in here now, but not now. But normally, yeah. I know literally everything about, I feel like, as much as I can about my team. And
I actually haven't even thought about that, but you do learn not just streamers, but viewers, followers, schedules, and little things about their lives, what they have going on. It actually is crazy how much information. Yeah.
Anthony said he wants to know a fact about him. You're a secret bottom.
that is not a secret, okay?
The secret.
It's not a secret. He just doesn't want to
Anthony
admit
was a
it.
secret. When my tooth heals, I'm topping. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll even grow out my facial hair for you. I'll be Molder Lynn.
I knew we were missing something from these boxes. There it is. There it is.
Mm-hmm.
Molder Lynn.
Yeah. No, but it's very I look forward to seeing a lot of people in my chat and the way they ask things and talk, and I just really love it.
Yeah. Me too. You take one night off and it's like, it feels like the end of the world, or you feel guilty because you just know everybody's waiting.
Yeah.
You know, or you get messages. I've never felt like that with anybody, ever, about life. People care. You come on here, everybody cares. It's beautiful. It's
Am I still muffled or no?
a little.
A little bit.
The phones have been weird with the iPads and stuff.
I'm actually on my phone, unfortunately, and it's the case. Hold on.
That's what I think it is with mine too. Because people all the time are like, we barely can hear you. And I'm like, my microphone is wide open. Why? I think it's my case.
It's perfect now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm muffled too.
Watch, I'm gonna put it on the stand without the case. Tell me if I'm still weird. Well, we're all a little weird.
Okay, let me swipe out.
No, I actually feel perfect.
Okay. And it's been a long time, so I don't know how long.
Still.
Okay. I figured by now it would be off. Wear it off.
How many hours ago were you done?
6 hours ago.
Dang, they use the good stuff. They use the really good stuff.
There's 3 procedures, that's why.
She's a
You didn't feel a thing.
My voice is lagging? For real?
Help,
Oh.
y'all. Maybe y'all swipe out in the chat. Swipe
No,
out.
you're good. You're not lagging.
Not on
I
mine.
haven't done anything.
Y'all. It's good.
Blue, we don't know any answers yet, baby. We're all just sitting ducks. We are.
Yeah, we don't know.
That's why we do this, because we're learning right along with you, all of you.
Jeffree!
We're learning.
Thank you, Jeffree. We are together.
Can you hear me? Am I
Yeah, you just sound like you're getting your eaten.
okay? Good.
What's the most important question that you have on your list of 35?
My most important question?
The one that you're not leaving the meeting tomorrow without an answer.
Well, it's now escalated to the 40% discussion.
Okay.
First.
That's the one that you want to know about the cap, and
I think that's the most vital and important question for all my creator friends and anyone on this app that makes.
yeah.
Right.
What do you think question top 2 and top 3 is? Brady, what do you think? In your eyes, obviously I have a lot to ask them, but what do you think is the most important, or anyone in the boxes really?
Well, you know mine.
Are we talking just
spiral.
are we talking just the reward, or just are you have? I'm sure you have your 35 questions in general.
Forget the government and all that nonsense. As creators in these boxes, what are a couple of main questions, even if we repeat, and anyone can check them out? What do you think is important to ask?
Oh, I mean,
What is the benefit other than avoiding money laundering, which has nothing to do on our end and really affects us other than the ranks, not a bit. What is the benefit to this new structure?
Well, and what's the incentive for anyone's gifters to gift them at this point?
I'm typing all this out. Perfect.
Because that's what I'm really feeling to see is where is the benefit to the majority?
Right.
What is actually the benefit? What is incentivizing us to go live more or to do more or to ask our audiences of more?
Right.
If we're just getting less and being kept at 1,000 for that extra 10%. So in reality, especially if we make a lot of diamonds, we're really not getting up to that 53%. We're only losing since the cap is 1,000.
Exactly. And is the new program for people like me and Paul and Barb's and whatever the fuck, right? Opposite Cedar, whoever's making more than 10 million diamonds a month, is that new program not related to this and there's bigger incentives? Because I don't know that answer either.
Correct.
So I have a meeting with that person today or tomorrow. I mean, not today, you know, Monday or Tuesday. Because if that's a whole other sector, now that they've gotten rid of Allie, me, Paul, and Barb don't talk to Allie anymore. We have a new manager as of fucking 2 days ago. Great, got it.
Okay.
Is that new program for big streamers different than this horse shit?
It's the same.
That's my question. So I'm also going to ask about the pinned paid comments. I have a lot of questions.
Yes. Why did they mention about being on right at reset?
That I stream in the morning. That's not fair.
Maybe they worded it wrong. We'll have to go back and read
Possibly.
that.
Possibly.
Taking the 20%
Right. Is it?
And if you get
violations.
So like yesterday when I got a warning that wasn't real, it said
Right.
that I was a female that was, which clearly I'm a man. And we, thank God, we knew someone to get it back on a Sunday, which is very rare. But is that fake? Because normally on my end, the strike goes away and it's non-existent. So
Right.
clearly is the same for the 20%. Like, what's a fake warning? So you're good, sis. That's what I want to confirm.
Yeah. Is it negative 20 immediate? Bam. Gone. There's no fighting back. There's no questioning. No
Also,
review.
I have another question. What incentives are you giving our gifters? Because you charge a bunch of money on the app to recharge. There's no what gifter incentives are you giving as well? Is there any?
Doesn't seem like it.
Like, that's a good question.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
This affects y'all obviously more than it would me as far as like creators, you know,
But, like,
streamers.
But like what for me, because I'm the same way. I started off as a viewer and a gifter, and then I started streaming like Bobby. And like, what incentive are you giving the teams? What learning that half of this app or more than half of this app recharges on the app blew my mind first off this month. I did not know that.
It's
I
one
didn't-
extra step, baby. People want instant.
But you save, I know, and I'm not thinking, but like for me, like you save so much money reloading on the website, and I did not realize that many people recharged here. So what incentive are you giving these people, all of us who partake? You know,
Apple and Android know their value. They know being one click away is worth taking 30%, and they know, you know.
They're not really.
You're
for
just
real.
sitting back. They do nothing. They just sitting back and boom, hey, 30%, hey, 30%, this all day.
But that's also, I mean, yes, at the beginning it took a couple of extra steps, but me having the thumbnail on my phone,
Yeah.
like
You
on
just
my
save
home
it.
screen,
That
is
part,
automatic. It's
Taylor, it's psychology. There's still people that don't want to click out of the app and they don't want to go to Safari. They don't want to.
That's insane though, because it's literally instant. Like if you recharge on the app, you have to, because there has been a couple of times when I haven't been able to recharge off the app, but I wanted to recharge, so I did do it through. But you still have to tap in your password every time and all that stuff, so it's not like it's a big, huge time saver.
yeah, either way, like what we got live creator incentives. We don't think that's what they're calling them. But then what are the gifter incentives at this point? Because what's going to encourage our gifters to gift us when they know everything's changed?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's important. Very important.
Right.
Well, now that people are getting to know, the
Right.
gifters are going to know we're getting capped as a creator. They're going to probably wait as well. So now we can't make what we would normally make a week.
Is this a sweeping change? Do we know? Is this payout being rolled out in every region, or is this?
So the 40% hoorah is American only.
Is it?
Allegedly is what I meant.
Okay, so then then my follow-up question becomes even more important. That it, because I'm thinking, okay, my question makes sense if I'm thinking about it from the perspective of the U.S. creators. If it's something that's being rolled out globally, maybe they're seeing something that we don't see. As far as what their first kind of off-the-cuff comment about the money laundering thing. Maybe it's something. Maybe it's globally. It's a way bigger problem than what we see. But if it's only being rolled out in the U.S., then my follow-up question that seems way more important is, if with everything that's going on, with the uncertainty of the app, with not getting updates, with everything, why is this change important now? Why is this being done now instead of something drastic on the other side that's saying, hey, thank you for sticking around. We realize that you have a lot of other options to go to that are paying better, and even though we're okay now, we don't know what the future that is. But here, let's do something drastic and make it clear. So not where we're not even having to have this conversation. Our conversation is going, holy cow! Can you believe that they're all of a sudden going to be paying us 65%? For doing the same thing, just as people can't recharge, people can't resub, people can't, here, let's make things better.
Hopefully.
But now we're all sitting here having this discussion when we shouldn't even be having it, when they're just adding the stress onto where everyone else is already stressed out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd love to know why they didn't who's making these choices, and why they didn't make a choice that really could have just been so great for all of us and TikTok too, that they would have came out just looking great. Hey, we sympathize with what's going on. We're working our best to make it work and make it better again for everybody. Whether you're a gifter, a viewer, a content creator, a live streamer, we're making it better, trying to get it back to what it was.
Yeah.
Here you go. Here's a little something.
Right. Incentive. I can't even say the word. Make people come back.
Right.
Give them a reason to come back. This isn't encouraging. It's discouraging.
Yeah. On all levels, not just creators, but it spans out to everyone. It's
right.
Especially as it goes on further and further, because it's gonna, even people that don't watch live stream, that watch short form, as the app gets buggier and buggier, as we get days and days and weeks and a month in, 2 months in.
That word, Queen of Mods. Yes.
It's gonna get. You think the bugs are bad now? It's gonna get wild here in the next 2 weeks.
It is.
I don't get the decision of out of the store, because they don't have to do that. It was in the store. Yeah.
I mean, isn't there always a bigger picture that we'll never know until it happens?
Yeah.
Which is scary. Is this part of it? Right here?
But even thinking about this situation as a gaming situation, right? This isn't a game. This is a game, right? We gift, we have fun, we play, we do things, you get a badge, you level up, right?
Okay.
What, now being just a normal person, all of us have gifter badges. Just what is making anyone want to be on here leveling up when you're not helping your creator anymore? At some point, you expire for them that week.
Right, if that's the case.
If that's the case, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. It's weird.
Yeah. Okay. And I'm assuming they have a whole team of people that created this idea, thought this idea out. Did they not think of the worst possible outcome from it? Or they did it?
Yeah, I don't get it. It doesn't, being a business person, it's not none of this math is mathing to me. You want to help people. You want people to come in. You want to attract people. This is not attractive. This is not attractive.
Like I said, they had an opportunity.
Right.
To turn this into a huge marketing win just for the whole thing, They've been in the news everywhere anyway because of it, but it's been a little bit quiet. Maybe that they didn't want to be back, you know, because it has been all of a sudden it was like, TikTok was everywhere. It was in the news. You could not hear about it. Then all of a sudden it was like, hey, it's back. And I feel like it's just been quiet since then. I have no idea what's going on. Our rep has no idea what's going on in the next 75 days. And I'm just going,
Okay.
uh-oh, you know, what are you supposed to do? Just go on as normal and just hope that
Yes.
That's the scary part. Just don't know.
It is scary to not know.
It is. It's the uncertainty that makes a lot of people go other places, which is why half the dudes are not on this ranked anymore. They're on favorited.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not even girl mathing. Right. None of it's mathing. That's not calculated at all.
No, Angel, that's not the case at all. I'm going to be really brutal. If America went away, TikTok don't care. India went away. They're a bigger country than us. They didn't care. They kept the show rolling. I'm not saying they don't care. You know what I mean. It's a figure of speech. They don't care.
Right.
Girl, please. I wish.
Small potatoes.
It's not a quick money grab. They're planning summer and fall with me, Glamlight, Anastasia. They're acting like this shit ain't going anywhere, y'all. So this is a long-term plan.
They had a webinar yesterday, you know, going over like future events.
I was not about to do that. I said no.
Yeah, I said no, but I didn't go in.
Bitch,
They're
it's
like,
Saturday.
Hey,
You
look
can
at
get
all the new
girl.
events coming up in the next month and a half, and I'm going.
Oh yeah, and all the gift campaigns they're about to do that none of these people know about yet. Yeah, they're acting like this shit's keep on.
How
But
can we
see,
talk
Even
about?
Valentine's Day gifts, y'all.
Hello.
Right. But Jeffrey, there's another thing right there. Why do the campaigns when your gifters max out?
But this may not be confirmed. So let's just wait until they tell me to my face.
Right. No, I'm just adding to the list.
No, I know, I agree.
I did to what?
But it's true though. It all
be able to-
down to everything.
They're
Everything.
planning because they don't think no one's gonna leave. Not the big dogs.
Right.
They don't think any like y'all are gonna leave. No matter what kind of in negative 40, 20, whatever the hell. They don't think nobody will leave.
Someone's being extra. Right. Right.
They're telling me that they can push it through, just like
Really? I was gonna say, are they? So they must not be. They must be different.
I've been doing it. So I do shopping lives every week, right?
Yeah,
The way that you do a giveaway, the way that you do things, the fonts have changed, the screen's different. They're updating shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Me and her just did a live that had 800,000 people roll through in 7 hours. They changed the layout, the giveaway button, the structure, but it was glitchy.
Yes.
Peter knows it was glitchy. Tina couldn't do a giveaway on her page for an hour. Our shit was being weird. My pink bathrobe got removed 3 times like it was actual something, and it's like, it was just glitching, saying the bathrobe was a bad item. And we're like, no, it's not.
That's starting to get real bad too. Just like profile picture, a name, and there's like a black bar where they're sub thing, and they're, you know what I mean, and they're like, on your creator team. It's all just black, and then like something, and then nothing. It's just like, oh my gosh, and chat's just all mangled together.
Thank you, Charlie.
Not doing this.
Literally help.
Exactly.
Help.
I'm gonna leave you dead.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I need soft food going.
Alexia, that's not just your phone. That's craziness.
It's everybody. It's been glitchy since we've been back.
Savannah's like, fuck it, drop a hard me.
Army.
Right, we're still here. We're not, and once again, Bobby, what are we not doing?
We're not leaving. We're not leaving. We're not.
None of us left.
None of us literally left.
Hello?
So we're gonna stick it out. We're gonna try it, and I really just believe there ain't no way this is going to turn out the way that they think it's going to turn out. From any point of view, there ain't like who was running this show?
Yeah.
Like on this business team.
I don't know, but
There's no way, group.
All the gift campaign ideas and all the gifts are created in China.
Okay.
When I was creating my own gift, we were dealing with people that were a very far time difference away.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
The account security account based stuff too is all overseas as well. So like
Where I have no idea. I don't know.
you know, strikes and getting stuff unbananaed, the rep has to reach out to a completely separate team to
People
have that.
never want to hear it. Has TikTok ever had a major hack with the servers being in China? No. Has your account ever been hacked? No. Unless someone hacked your own shit.
Okay.
Does TikTok have a security breach? No, you haven't. But national security. Nope, it's because we can't control it.
And that's what they're so worried about, right? All of our information getting leaked.
That part.
Private. It's interesting. So what's the real reason? Because that's not resonating.
I saw that red note trend. Did you guys jump on the red note stuff? I didn't. I found it so funny that the short form content, maybe not the live stream side, but like the short form content side, people were like, forget it. I'm just gonna go to red note and just boom. I'm just gonna give my information anyway. I don't care. I'll just go to red note, download it, get it right in there, and say.
Yep, and they just put themselves in the military.
Like whatever, we'll just go to red note. So many people went over there.
I'm just trying to double tap and sleep with Luigi Mangione. It's not that deep. Like, it's really not that deep, man. I'm pretty
No. Mm-mm.
Luigi!
Help. I just want to get on here and laugh with my people. Why? They're going to make me change my whole layout of my life, my whole structure. I don't have one. I get on here and do whatever I want. I don't think about it. I get some people do. I don't. Why?
Taylor, you're awfully quiet. What's your thoughts on all this?
Yes, Miss Tay-Tay.
Yeah, I'm just listening. I'm soaking it
You on the
in.
spot.
No. I'm just
with a
listening.
lot of thoughts. She's just listening.
I'm just listening. Because I'm just listening to all of y'all's opinions because I missed the first part of this live.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you were in.
I was asleep. You said you had already had a meeting.
Yeah, a couple days ago.
I'm interested to see after his meeting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just sitting here and I'm listening because this honestly is going to affect a lot of my friends. They're right here on this screen. I'm not a big streamer. I go live just for fun. Sees every once in a while. I like to sit in boxes, but like their livelihood is what matters to me and how this is going to affect them and why and what we can all do as a whole community on this app, not just this group right here. Try to like maybe put some input and get it changed and it work out for everybody in the end, instead of just people trying to be greedy.
But it will affect you because you're a big gifter.
Well, and that part too. I'm just listening. But yeah, I'm not a 45 badge for nothing. I know I'm not a 50 badge, but that 45 badge, that shit came out of my bank account. It didn't come from exchanging coins, Like, that's a lot of money I've invested in this app and my friends. And, to see them succeed, just for them to do good. And so, yeah, it's going to be interested to see how, it affects the way I move.
Interesting. That's a different perspective. So as a gifter, do you feel a little tossed aside?
I don't know if I would necessarily.
Christina's been talking a lot about incentives, but from a gifter side, what kind of incentive would you, because they're probably going to ask right away, okay, what does that look like? And what does that look like for somebody?
Paul, what were you going to say?
Oh, sorry, Paul.
So just from I understand the whole marketing side of it, because I went to school for marketing, and just the optics of it and money laundering, it's going to curb that. But what is the real reason for this change, and what is the benefit actually to the people that it's affecting the most, the creators? Because I get, okay, money laundering, that's an optic that they're worried about, but that's not the real reason for the change.
Yeah.
What's the real reason?
I haven't even been on this app for a year, and that's been happening the whole time I've been on the app, and it hadn't been a brought up issue or a like, oh my God, we got to stop this right now for that long. Just being on the app for less than a year. So I can only imagine what's gone on previous to that. But as far as like gifter incentives, like I don't know. I'd have to think about a lot. I don't really have a clear answer to that. I mean, because there hasn't really been any thus far yet, other than you
the
walk.
gifter incentive is to
You go in a room and you get a
who
gift
get
bag.
more.
Right. And but what I'm saying is if you are going to anger the creator and discourage the creator, you know, I was just going, I'm spiraling, y'all. I'm at layer 3 right now, not at layer 1. So I'm just trying to like understand like, okay, how does TikTok make up for this? You know, like if it goes through, you know?
Okay.
Sorry, I was just,
Well, even okay, then thinking from a gifter instead of a creator right now. Knowing, right? We said it. Knowing our people get capped. Knowing that trying to level up and do all the things they push you to, and also knowing you need to push your creators to make it into the next league or keep their fragment, but yet they're going to be capped out. So I feel like
but
that's
I feel like that's going to be a really tricky thing if all of that does like go through, and that's what's going to happen, because as a gifter, we have built relationships with our creators, like on and off the app. But you know, like you have your certain people that you watch and you come into their room, like you're a mod in their room, like what are the creators just going to start saying, like, especially like your bigger gifters, like each one of y'all individually as a creator, if you know they're hitting their limit, what are you going to do? Be like, okay, don't gift me anymore this week. You're already capped out at your 1,000. Or, you know, I don't know. It's very interesting.
Because what you're getting at is then me and you, Taylor, maybe we want to go have fun somewhere else now.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't want it to stay. Yeah, it goes deeper than the fucking thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm still saying that I don't think it can be that way. If it is, if it does end up turning out that there's a cap on it,
Yeah.
well, it'll just end up turning into a culture where no one will care. Everyone's gonna try to do the math early on and be like, oh, I hit a cap. Then it's just gonna be like, you're still gonna get 40%. So everyone will just get 40%. You know, it's not gonna cut your life short. You're not gonna go to a backup. People will just say,
I'm really hoping
we'll continue on as normal, and then everything after the cap will just be 40%, and everyone will stop talking about it. And that's what's sad. It'll just become the norm. But we're hoping that that's not it.
Exactly. Ooh, girl.
Oh.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
TikTok.
America. I don't know. Like I said, really, my biggest thing is like how it is going to affect my friends and people here on the stream, like, but not only the ones that are in here, the other people that I support and I do like enjoy watching and stuff like that. But a lot of them are already switching over because it's not going to do it for them, and so they're going, you know where.
Yeah.
And I don't like it over there. Really, it's kind of ghetto. I feel like I'm walking down a dark alley late at night when I go there.
Oh, preach,
but
baby, preach.
But like what I've seen over there, as a creator and a streamer,
Okay.
you know, it's more money to be made. It's more benefits for them. Whether it's what everybody thinks is the place to go or whatever, it does. Like, I mean, it's higher percentage. People are People still have, you do this as a job. They still have to make their money. They still have families to take care of. They have house payments, car payments. They can't just go to a halt. They have to figure out some way to do it. And they're not going to go, they're not going to go work in McDonald's or your local grocery store. You know what I mean? These people are uncivilized now because this is what they do. They don't know how to function as a normal citizen. Like,
it's very true.
it is what it is.
Right.
Nothing, no shade against anybody that streams. It's just the reality of it. It's hard, and it's hard. Like even me though, to go back to the corporate world and work a 9 to 5 or an 8 to 4, like yeah.
I do both.
Okay.
Yeah,
It gave me an opportunity to expand and not be stuck at what I do. I get to do more now. You know,
thinking about that, but you do, yeah. You were in
to
that
do more, and it makes me excited. I'm not sitting in my office all day sad. I have something to look forward to. You know.
Yeah, for real.
Wild.
So yeah, that's kind of what I was sitting here quiet thinking about, just all those different things. So I'll stop talking now and I'll just keep listening.
I love that. Thank you for sharing. It's a really great perspective.
Yeah.
And thank you everybody for filling up my gift gallery. Yes,
Yes, hey.
Fill it up.
When?
She's back.
She's back. She's back.
Yeah, Brandon, how you feeling, girl?
What you thinking?
Oh,
Okay.
I don't know. I've just been listening. Hey, everybody. Hey, chat. I agree with just what Paul said earlier, because I've been here kind of listening and doing some other stuff. But, you know, the quality of content is so subjective to people. You know, at one point I was kind of like, you know, oh, this could be in some ways nice because it is going to clean up some of the, I guess you could say, the riffraff of people. But at the same time, you should be able to come on here and provide whatever content you want to provide. And if people decide that that's what they like to watch and that's what they want to watch and that's who they want to give, that's their decision.
Right.
So like you're shoehorning people into deciding what you feel like is the best quality. Like, so the people that do succeed are really going to succeed.
Right.
And they're basically just cutting everyone else out. Thank you, everyone.
And who's deciding that it's quality content? TikTok?
I mean, well, so like the one thing that I read though is it's not so much of that kind of decision. It's more, it is to the point of like, if you sit there with a green screen all the time, which we have some friends that do, and they do provide good, quality content as far as what people enjoy listening and watching. But if you're just sitting with like a static image, if you're sitting with just a green screen, if you have just kind of like a video or something playing, it's just the lower quality content that's already in the guidelines now.
Right. Well, I don't
like it's all stuff that's,
I get it. Yeah.
it's all stuff that's already there, but now they're just changing your monetization level based upon that.
Yeah. Why are we being punished?
Yeah. That's the big thing, is it's a punishment. You work twice as hard to get back up to what you're already at.
Welcome to America.
And well, then why are we being compared to people, to each other?
Just push out a lot of the smaller people. You know, it makes it really hard for anyone who's brand new to come in and, to give it a shot. You know, it makes it very tough for anybody new.
It's almost like if you're going to be willing to test the waters, you have to like just go all in to be able to earn that amount.
Right.
But I am interested to see like if and when it does actually go into effect, what is the actual change or quote unquote damage going to be? How much is it really going to affect people? You know, I think Jeffree said it earlier. It's not uncommon for people to get 3 followers in a live while they're live.
Right.
I mean, I can just about guarantee anybody that came up into this box today got at least 20.
Okay.
You know, so 30 minutes, and I don't remember looking at it, 30 minutes, and I think it was like 4 or 5 days out of the week, which I know for everyone is not conducive. then that can affect things, but if you can get on for that 30 minutes at least, let's literally pop it on, even if you don't get any gifts during that time, just literally coming on and saying hello for 30 minutes.
Okay. Right.
Even body
Which still is
screen like Anthony does.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's your
But I mean,
content.
there's still going to be things that are frustrating for people, but I think for me, from watching this afternoon, a lot of people are just from watching the chat, are very stressed out
Yeah, everyone's
and are freaking out, and for good reasons. But I think too, some of it you have to let it play out a little bit and really see before you just let panic set in. And we just went through the freak out. Like,
That's okay.
I know it's easy to say, like, everyone just calm down.
It's all right here in front of our face, and we're all seeing it right here.
Yeah.
We got to look past that fence just a little bit.
Let's just say it. Take a breath.
Yeah,
Everyone take a breath.
for real.
And let's see what questions can get answered before then, and then what happens after that. Then you freak out.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like a lot of.
But we've watched a lot of
the
stuff.
other side.
With the campaigns, they push out a campaign, they give you the list of rules and all the FAQs, and none of it's the same.
Right.
They never have the bonus times at the exact times that it says. It says 1 hour from this time to this time, and then it's completely different time, and it's for 2 hours. Like, I mean, everything's always wrong.
Listen, Brandon knows because he's the rule reader of the group.
Yep.
I do. I read all of that stuff because I want to understand it. I don't like when things don't make sense.
It gets chaotic when,
And we like
even as a
winning.
creator.
Right.
Right.
We do.
Yeah, we like winning.
We do.
And we do.
And we win.
Sorry.
I got
But
this
that's also a good point. I feel like
fancy little blanket right here to show for
with
it.
this news, it might they need to
Yeah,
maybe they need to consider it takes the competitiveness out of it.
Blanket.
In some ways it does. Yeah.
We'll go get my TikTok Tumblr. I feel so left out.
Oh my god. I can't
Ask
make
her
this
how
up.
much she had to spend.
Taylor has her blanket.
Ask her how much she had to spend to get that blanket as a gifter.
I didn't. Honestly, I don't even want to.
A lot.
Oh, I bet.
But I really do think it's important for everyone to, for real, take the breath, see what questions get answered, and what's going to happen,
For sure.
I think a lot of us were in a
Get the facts before everyone gets into an uproar.
Yeah, we were just a little bit in shock when we were reading the PowerPoint they sent me earlier.
Yeah, the PowerPoint was intense.
Because that's from
Oh,
TikTok.
yeah.
Brand new man sending me this bullshit. And I'm like, oh, okay, this is dark.
But if we didn't, you wouldn't have all those questions to ask tomorrow. If we didn't do, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Get everyone else's opinion.
In the chat, Zach, we weren't panicking. This was an open discussion to have questions asked about a situation and having an open discussion about it. No one's panicking.
Uh-oh. So Bobby's had to ask questions.
I failed. I failed so
Bobby
hard.
wasn't supposed to ask any questions today.
No question.
It's
I was supposed to not. I was supposed to not question anything.
That was pre-PowerPoint.
okay.
Wait, Bobby, you had a manager today? A meeting?
Yeah, Taylor and Brandon.
Yeah.
I was trying
Listen,
to.
I just got woke up to it, to the rule. I just was helping her follow the rule.
She made it 12. She made it over 12 hours without asking
I
questions.
did.
I was more of her assistant, not really the manager. Brandon.
I woke up just seeing that email and I'm like, my tooth. Oh no, the app.
Right. But well, we discussed it. It is good to ask questions. It's just not good to do it all the damn time.
That's good.
Oh.
This was a question
I'm
where
glad everything went well.
But it's good to be educated about topics.
It is.
Yeah.
It-
But correctly educated.
Right.
Let questions get answered, not just what people are hearing from here or there and everywhere else.
Well, we were out here questioning things that didn't matter. This matters.
Elizabeth, take a deep breath, baby, okay? Yes. We have TikTok manager. She's asked like 10 times.
Oh. Yes.
We do.
We all do. I have 2.
Yeah. TikTok doesn't care about Australia. You guys still have the dolphin gift I want. Get over yourselves.
Oh dear.
crocodile.
We want the crocodile.
Get the dolphin. I don't care about your issues, sweetie. You still have the app. Your government likes you. Hush it up.
Okay.
I just want to know why I didn't get the groundhog.
Happy Groundhog
I
Day.
am the groundhog.
That's all I wanted to send yesterday or the day before. What did I say? I don't know.
Jeffree saw a shadow.
They were already, just so you guys know, they were supposed to already launch a gift campaign because of the ban. They scrapped the January one. So.
I was wondering what you went to. And we didn't get to say bye. You can come back. We didn't say bye.
Yeah. So
For your list of questions, though, I think my only thing would be the question that I have, and I think someone said it a little bit earlier, is how are you supposed to grow if they can't have new people coming on? Like, I would not be fully opposed to what they're trying to do if everything else was working.
Yeah, does it? Yeah.
That's a good
That's
one.
a great point, Brandon.
I'll ask how
That
much
doesn't
they
make sense.
actually know, because a lot of the TikTok managers in the TikTok shop, they are kind of in the dark. They're just told that everything's great, and they're not giving details. But I'm gonna ask any damn question. Y'all know my mouth.
Yep. Oh,
Yeah.
That's why I said the timing is just so weird. The timing's terrible.
Yeah. It's
I mean,
weird.
Everything's already up in the air. Why make a change now and make a second guess everything even harder?
Well, people already felt limited by their reach. People already felt like they were getting shadowed or whatever. Now there quite literally is not a way to expand to more people. In America.
Yes.
In America, at
It's-
least.
Especially if their answer to how this is going to benefit people, it's going to help us grow in some way. Well, how? If people can't download the app, there's no new users. We're not growing.
Right.
So, so do away with that answer. Give me the real answer.
We're gonna push out our lives to every other fucking country to make up for it.
Right.
okay.
Which doesn't even help some of y'all because y'all do TikTok shop and they can't even do that.
Yeah.
Right.
True.
So we only get to grow when we battle. Got it.
Right.
Yep.
Well, some of us don't like to battle.
Now, if my website can ship worldwide, this little bullshit can't.
Right.
Okay.
What do we talking about? What do you mean?
Help.
Please just give it to these places so they stop
You're
asking.
telling me this $1 billion little square we're on can't? I can't. But if the orders that y'all place go to my warehouse anyway, and I would ship to Australia, South Korea, Africa, fucking New Zealand, we ship to every country.
Yep. Right.
So Canada, UK. You're telling me they can't do it right here? Why can't we? All? What's the
Exactly.
problem?
I feel like we need to make our own PowerPoint.
Right.
Okay.
He's already got one. 35 questions. It's growing. 37
Very
now.
tech savvy. Why are we not all connected? Why can't people in the UK buy my makeup right now?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm a big TikTok shop person. I shop a lot on TikTok shop, y'all know. But most of the stuff that I get from TikTok shop, they don't come from this country.
Taylor really does. If Taylor could buy air from New Zealand on TikTok shop, she would.
He would, yeah.
Oh my God, I know who sells it. I'm not kidding.
Little canisters.
I'm selling air from Australia starting March 13th.
I can't wait to buy it.
Get your air.
Foley, are you still in here? Oh my God. I'll share you all the page later. I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding, Taylor.
I don't know. I think these are all really healthy discussions, and theater couple, we really appreciate your time and all your thoughtfulness, and I'm ready for tomorrow.
Yeah, let me know. I'm excited. I'm going to go let this puppy out. She's ready to go. She's looking at me.
You better potty train this thing.
I know she's so good. She's so smart. But I appreciate you guys. These discussions are, yeah, like I said, social media can be an island. We all kind of know how that is, and we can all feel. Yeah, there's just so much information and everything changing so fast. It's great that we can all just share what we all know and kind of figure it out together. And I'm looking forward to tomorrow
And I love that we're all on the same page.
on Rainbow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to Rainbow because I was up here when the unis got sent. So.
When I'm in bed later, I'm gonna give it a swirl, and I'm just gonna peek around.
Sure, same.
Yeah.
Doesn't hurt.
Because right now, on my other phone, I'm number one at a red note.
Stop!
Oh my God.
Screaming.
It was a setup. It was a setup.
The only American.
Have a good night. It was nice meeting new people in here. Have a good night, guys. Jeffrey.
Bye. It was nice to meet you.
Thank you.
I'll see you soon.
Nice to see you. Yeah, Jeffrey told us not to go there so he could be number one.
Yeah, dude.
Well, we're all over here.
I'm actually I'm actually mute over there, and I'm number one.
It was a setup.
Double
No.
You want to know why I didn't go live during my root canal? The doctor said I can only do red note. Yeah. When they pulled the tooth out, #1 viewer that day.
Oh my god.
Here.
Queen of red notes right here.
Can it be put in one of the giveaways soon? Jeffrey's molar.
They let me take the teeth home. I'll do a giveaway.
I want to put it on a necklace.
I have the fake one from the first bit with this old root canal screw.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh wow, we have a lot of
That'll clasp perfectly to my chain.
Yeah, we have a lot of summer giveaways to focus on.
Okay. Yeah.
In the meantime, let me apply my sexy red lip balm and period red.
A crazy review.
I can't believe that some of the names of those that.
Girl, I can't believe some of my names. We're both sick.
Okay.
For real.
I
Those
got
are
it.
just nasty where mine are hot.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a big difference.
That's it. Yeah. That.
Louis Vuitton, Dollar General.
Yo, we leveled up. Oh my god, my dogs. I'm sorry. I said, look, I got cherry Dr. Pepper.
Ooh, yum.
Never
It's
tried
good.
that.
It's really good.
Huh. I have the strawberries and cream in my fridge.
I think Jeffrey, you'd like this one because it's like a one-up of cherry Coke.
Cherry Coke. A 1-up? You swear on that? Ooh.
Not the 1-up.
It's big words, it's Tina.
I know, but
Code Red, but Cherry Coke is my #1 since I was little.
right. And Dr. Pepper, this is just plain Dr. Pepper
1-up.
and cherry.
1-up.
It's good and it's
Cream sounds
it's pink.
interesting. I don't know about
I'm
cream
too
and
scared to
soda.
fly this week, so I'm canceling all my trips, but I'll be in LA the following week.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, when I woke up and saw the Houston plane with the wing on fire, I was like, yeah, I don't think I'm going anywhere this week. I'm good.
I know. Are we going to drive to Michigan in May or what? Get a tour bus?
Road trip.
Yeah, RV?
About planes and by March, it's all a distraction.
No, it's Tina. We're taking a boat up the Mississippi, remember?
Oh, yeah. I was taking a riverboat.
I'll be flying. Sorry, y'all have fun.
I'll be on my 4-hour flight. I'll be right there. 3 hours, whatever it is.
Something else by then, don't worry.
Okay.
Road trip.
Paul, meet us at the Mississippi.
Big old RV
It's not
I
van.
too
love
far.
a road trip, but
Adam said he'd drive.
That would be the memory of my entire life.
that's so far away. I can't wait to see our airport because they've updated it since I left them there.
Lexi. Thank you, Lexi. Oh, I can't even imagine. That feels like such a far time away. I can't even, my brain can't think like that.
February
3 months.
It's going to be here in like a blink of an eye.
Yeah.
That's wild to think about.
Yes, Abby, we can go see Abby in Mississippi.
Mm-mm.
With mother and butt, honey.
Okay. Help. Help.
Help.
Not me. Not me. It's not me.
Wait, Bobby, did we determine help was a question or statement?
Help.
Bobby.
Screenshot.
That was you this morning. That shit was sick.
The boy is mine.
I just listen. I don't want no part. I'm innocent. I'm innocent. I'm innocent.
Throw my old tooth at you.
Okay, I'll catch it. Ooh, no, help is. Taylor told us what it help was. What did you say it was? Not earlier.
It's a statement. We say it as a statement. Brandon tried to say it was a question, like we're asking for help, and it's like, no, it's demand. Help!
Was your word with the demand?
Help!
Okay, I can go along with that.
Help! It's a demand. It's not a question.
Repeating it. Help! Help! Exclamation.
Help!
Not even a plea, Abby. It's a demand. Help!
Please
You know
help.
when the anesthesia hits and you start to get all.
Look, Bobby's trying to find any way she can to ask a question.
I've been asking questions all damn day. I'm good.
Oh, she got it out. She was doing good.
Rhetorical questions.
I just remember, like, really put me down. I was like, I can't believe you guys let me have a hole in my mouth and get ahead all weekend. You motherfucker.
I can't.
Howling at me, and I was like,
You blame them?
yeah, because they should have already fixed this on Christmas Eve before Christina landed, but they were like, oh, they didn't tell the truth when they should have.
Oh.
Because he said that he was worried about me on camera smiling.
If you weren't worried about your own self, why is he worried? Okay.
I'm glad someone cared, you know?
Oh. Oh. Okay.
It's the little things these days.
Okay.
The fuck?
Well, he cares.
Yeah, he can.
And you've ignored his phone call.
Sure the fuck did.
Yeah.
Help!
Freckles, thanks, baby. Looks like I have a mustache for some reason, but okay.
A little shadow.
Is that part of the filter?
Yeah, shadows it.
Oh dear. Absolutely not.
Yeah, no.
Ooh,
This filter made me hella blurry.
let me put on the dude filter with the beard.
Oh. Huh.
It kind of does, Paul.
Right? It makes me blurry.
Thank you
I
guys.
think you look clear.
You think I look clear?
You look clear for me.
Let me put you up here real quick.
It's weird streaming on my phone because normally you to be way more blurry. You have the AI on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it gives you a highlight. It blurs everything. And on the iPad, it looks a little funny, but most people look on their phone.
Yeah, no, the iPad is totally different now. Because I recently got one. Watching streams on the iPad is
Even someone's face.
Sending those vault gifts on the iPad. Ugh.
Yeah. Okay.
Elder 5.
Okay, what about that? Are we getting a new vault anytime soon?
There's a lot of new I mean,
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
you
if they
can't
could
out.
put one out before the changes, that would be cute.
I think that they need to update the app to do big thingies like that, but we'll see.
Okay.
At this point, anyone that survives and gets any kind of update, that's the vault.
Well, and I also wonder if they thought about reduced rewards for creators is going to equal less gifting from creators as well.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
It's my
what
time
Taylor
to-
and Xtina's concerns are. Because if me and you hit the cap and there's no point of them gifting us anymore, almost point, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. The game's over.
Where they're like, wow, you're
Yeah.
only getting 40. I'd rather than get 53%, so we're only going to stop here. And then, yeah.
And
Very
then
big-
we're just giving less to then exchange and gift.
So is like that extra percentage basically
I'm
10%
actually
or 1,000, whichever you hit first, pretty much, kind of.
Taylor,
10%
Taylor,
up to
you're in
1,000.
charge.
Oh dear.
She is the line leader.
I am the line, okay, I'm in the line leader. Yeah, I am.
Lexi, thank you.
I'm the line leader. What's that?
Look at Sunny L's a gifter. Read what she said. Thank you, Lexi.
Yeah, exactly. So I need to like.
People will move around. But what if you don't even, I don't even gift that many people anymore. I don't even like that many people. I'm gonna be so bored on this app.
But like, if me, like as a gifter, if you hit your 1,000 or what, it's $1,000, right? capped at 1,000. So if I hit my $1,000 limit, and then say that a creator that I follow and support either has a big series or a big scheduled battle, or just battling for fun, and we're down by 100K, and I recharge $1,000 to win this battle, well, where does that money go? Just float, or like it's just gone.
Well,
It's
no,
just gone.
because you're still getting whatever the percentage, the 40% of what you get otherwise. So as that number keeps growing, you're still getting 40%.
I want to know, what I'm asking tomorrow is, right, let's say I get what you're saying. So am me or Paul getting 40%, or are we getting 53% of that 1,000? And if the cap's over, okay, great, the cap's the cap. So does it go back to 50 like a normal thing? Or are we getting $400 out of 1,000? Because if that's the case, bye.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Literally.
I got that wrong, and I wasn't here for the beginning of that. So
That is the worst
as a
case
gifter,
scenario.
you're the creator. Once you hit $1,000, then they just get a lesser percentage of the gifting that you do.
Right.
So the 40%.
So each day of the week, whatever live you do, you get 40%. Then there are weekly goals that are calculated at the end of the week on Sundays, and you can get up to $1,000. So the $1,000 only applies to the weekend goals that will then help us equal up to our 50 or 53% if we achieve those other extra goals. But if we achieve it. But for bigger creators who receive so much, that $1,000 is not making up for that extra 10% they're taking each live of the week.
No,
Horrifying.
not at all.
It's actually horrifying, especially for somebody like Jeffree who makes, you know what I mean? He has such a big team, so many followers, so many gifters, and making, you know what I mean? That extra 10%, that's adds up to a lot more, a hell of a lot more than $1,000.
At the same time, a smaller creator that's reaching that's a couple of $1,000s a week that's getting cut off of them.
Right.
Well, they'll have a lot more room because I won't be here.
But they still can only hit this. They can still only hit that same percentage.
Where's the I hate it here emote?
The landlord comment. You're right.
What America said in the chat, that part.
Yeah.
Fuck. I
Like,
really love this app,
punished.
y'all. I don't want to go anywhere, but this is a little spooky. But we're gonna find out tomorrow. We're not gonna panic like Brandon just said. Let's see how it plays out. What did I tell everyone when everyone was running and panicking? The app's gonna be gone for a couple hours. Stop fucking panicking, and everyone's still panicked. So if this is totally normal, and we were back 12 hours later, well, really 24 because they didn't let us go live. And we were back to laughing, and everyone was having a meltdown. I deleted the app. Stupid.
I still can't believe people did that.
But when there's new rules spelled out versus with the government, this is a little more spooky.
Well, and that too makes me think so because obviously there's a lot of big creators on this app. That's a lot of numbers as far as individual humans as a group, right? So is this group going to come together and stand up to the app and be like, we're either leaving and you can get screwed and not make $1 off of me and the amount of money that I'm bringing into you?
Well, they know, unfortunately, that no one on this app really is punk rock enough except a select few of us because no one gets along in general anyway. So they're banking on no one getting to really come together. But let's see how bad it gets because sometimes people that hate each other get along for a cute minute, honey, when it's affecting your livelihood.
Right.
Well, I think too, if you determine what type of content someone is doing, getting what they're getting at TikTok, even with those cuts, for some people is more worth it than them trying to switch to a whole new platform and have to rebuild.
Oh, yeah.
And go for that period of time with nothing.
Go that route. There's some people that don't care about the 40% and they're going to be rocking with us till the end. Absolutely. Yeah.
That 40% would be easier for them to get than trying to rebuild because they're not established anywhere else.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Yep. TikTok knows. That's why we're still here.
Okay, we're here.
Hey. With the other
It's
apps,
called.
everything this one did, I would obviously consider it, y'all. I'm a content creator. I'm not gonna just click an app and battle all day. That's not who I am. I need to be able to create fucking makeup content, and I can't do it.
Right.
Well, and that's why a lot of people love you and follow you for that. You know, but I don't know, it's just gonna be interesting. I'm not gonna come to any conclusions yet. I'm ready to see what they say tomorrow.
But until then, everybody ball out on your favorite creator.
Right.
We got 7 days.
Harder.
Okay.
We got a whole week.
You got 1 week. Dump it while you can.
You have until February 10th and those Valentine gift drops.
Interesting.
Pretend this is the last month that you can gift all over again and just let it go.
Yep. What did we do on the last day? This honey bun, whatever, cinnamon roll, everything.